Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing really well. Your first mission is to name this little guy because he's new and we need to be nice to him. Today's going to be a video just going through all of the makeup products that I take away with me whenever I travel, because I have, this isn't all of it, so it doesn't all come with me, obviously, anytime I go away. And my husband and I are going away for a few days on holiday, which will just be wonderful. It's the first time the puppy is going anywhere, so that will be interesting / fun. I mean, I'll update you when we get back. But whenever I go away, I like to have the options to either just do my everyday makeup and just, whack it on, get out the door, job's good, or to amp it up a little bit if we're going out for dinner or drinks or something. And obviously we're not going abroad, we're just staying in this country. So there won't be kind of, super late nights, along the seafront and all that kind of stuff. But it's always nice to have the option to glam it up a little bit. So this is the kit, I suppose you could say, that I take with me when I'm wanting to cover all of my bases. If you are new to my channel, then I would love it if you subscribed and joined the fun. I put out videos just all about cruelty-free beauty and a bit of fashion thrown in there and all that kind of stuff. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy, then please do, just click that little button and just come join. It's a good time here. I'm going to try and follow some kind of order here, in the order that I have it laid out, so I hope it'll make sense. And first things first is a base product. Now, I like to take something with me just because, in case I get a breakout whilst I'm away, basically. At the moment, I just have a bit of powder on my skin, so when my skin is behaving itself and doing what we like it to do, I tend not to put extra product on my skin just because I don't really feel like, I don't know, it just feels like too much, and I feel like my skin's getting claustrophobic and it's not good. But I like to take something with me, and I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Camo CC Cream, and I have this in the shade Light 210. Now this is my I've got a tan shade, so this is my kind of, throughout summer, end of summer. I will probably have to order a lighter shade of this reasonably soon, but for the time being this fits me perfectly. Next up is a powder, and I'm actually going to be taking this very handy little mini of the Bare Minerals Original, and I have this in the shade Medium Beige. I've spoken about this before on my channel. I'm just absolutely loving this lately because I do tend to get quite shiny just from the skincare products that I use, tend to be very hydrating ones, and that can just mean that I do, the skincare glow is nice, and then sometimes, it gets a little bit much. So I love this for the fact that you can just do a really light wash of it and it'll just mattify your skin a little bit, but it won't dull it down. It's not too much. And then if you do want to build up the coverage of it a little bit, it's really easy to do that. So I love these little pots. You can actually buy these in a little kit of mini pots. So head to a Bare Minerals counter and ask about those, because they are so useful when you go away, because they are significantly smaller and therefore much lighter. Next up, I have bronzer, and I'm going to be taking the MUA Makeup Academy Matte Bronzing Powder, and this is in Solar 110, and I actually really enjoy this bronzer. I've spoken about it a couple of times. I'm trying to find an alternative for my Physicians formula. This is actually quite different. It's a lot cooler toned and it's completely matte. But I've actually been really enjoying it lately, and I really enjoy how this looks on my skin, and I also just really enjoy using this as a one and done eyeshadow. So this is going to be the bronzer that comes with me. By the way, all of the products that I've used, that I'm talking about today, are actually what I have used today on my face. So I thought I would, use them to do a makeup look, which is obviously, this probably isn't going to walk the dog, but it's also not going out for dinner. It's my middle ground, Then for blush, I have this gorgeous one by Peripera, and this is in the shade Pure Blushed Sunshine Cheek. Oh, and then the shade is Hazel Orange, sorry. And I love this. It's a gorgeous matte peachy blush. It looks beautiful on the skin, and it's just really just gorgeous, really flattering, lasts really well, and it's really affordable. The way I order any Korean makeup or beauty products is that I tend to kind of build up an order, and then I order it all on Yes Style, just because I find they're, the easiest place to find it all, but it does cost you a bit in shipping and it takes a while to come to you. So that's why I tend to kind of build a bit of an order and then put one in. So if anybody knows of a good website where you can get peripera, primarily that actually, because I love their skincare as well, in a UK stockist, then let me know, because I would be very interested in that. Okay, so moving on to eyes, I'm going to be taking two mascaras with me, a waterproof version and then a non-waterproof version. So the non-waterproof is the Bare Minerals LASHTOPIA Mega Volume Mineral Based Mascara. Now, I am getting more and more into Bare Minerals makeup. Like I said, I've liked their mineral foundation for a long time, but anything I try from them just seems to be really just good quality, just kind of like good, honest makeup, and it's not cheap, but I think you get what you pay for. I think it's really good quality. So I'm really enjoying this mascara. It is starting to run out now, which is a bit sad. So again, if you have a favourite cruelty-free mascara, then let me know, because I'm always on the hunt to try new ones, because basically all the mascaras I like are really expensive. And I'm trying to find one which is like less than like £15, like £15–18, which, you know, it's just, it's quite a lot for the, you know, the makeup product I probably use the most of. So yeah, let me know. But this one will 100% be coming with me. And then I'm also taking a waterproof version, and I like to take waterproof with me because we like to do a lot of walking and we're often out all day, out in all the elements, and I just like knowing that I'm not going to get, you know, raccoon eyes by the end of the day. And to be fair, the Bare Minerals one holds up really, really well. Obviously, if it full on rains, this is going to smudge. However, the waterproof mascara I'm taking with me is the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. I love the tube of this because it's got these like textured little like water droplets on it, and it's just, maybe this is my problem with it. Reason I keep buying expensive makeup is that I'm just a sucker for the packaging, which is, you know, fair enough. But this is actually the mascara that I wore on my wedding day. I really rate it, but when you first buy it, you will not like it. Give it a week. Basically, this is one of those mascaras that kind of needs to almost dry up a little bit before you really can use it. When you first open it, it's really wet and it kind of like gets everywhere and it's a bit of a nightmare. But after a few days, it's kind of settles down and then it is a lovely formula. I really, really love this one because it's waterproof, so it's not going anywhere, but it's not so waterproof that you then, you know, can't take it off at the end of the day, because I have tried waterproof mascaras where I'm like, well, this is on until the day I die, because, you know, I'd have to be like scrubbing at my eyes and I don't want to be doing that. So this still comes off like reasonably easily, but stays put all day. So yes, big fan of this. Forgive the massive lighting change, the sun is glaring out and then going back in and then glaring out. So that's just going to be, you know, that's going to be a thing throughout this video. And then for an eyeshadow palette, I am going to be taking my Friends with Revolution palette, and this is the Forever Flawless I'll Be There For You palette. And now I did a look with this a couple of weeks ago on my channel, and I've been really, really enjoying using it. I have kept going back to this shade Kips so much, just for a bit of a different base colour. It's a bit more pinky toned and it's just not normally what I reach for on a daily basis, but I've actually been really, really enjoying it for that. And yeah, I've been using some of the other shimmers. This Race Car Bed, this gold colour here, I had this on my eyes for a wedding gig that I did the other week, and it stayed put all day and it just looked really, really beautiful. So yes, just the perfect like bronzy gold. So I'm going to take this with me basically in case we go out to dinner or go anywhere nice, then I can, you know, do a little something something. And sticking with eyes, I'm taking two eyeliners with me. I'm taking my Brown Collection Kohl eyeliner Precision Colour, and then I'm also taking my B Beauty grey eyeliner. And these are both Kohl liners, so nice and smudgeable. I have the grey one on again today. I love grey eyeliner. It's just my favourite. I wear it so much more when I have it. I wear it so much more than black. It's just that little bit softer, but it still, you know, defines your eyes, and I just find it makes my eyes kind of almost look a little bit of a different shade of blue, and I love it. So I'm going to be taking both of these with me just because, you know, I like both of them, and they're not big, you know, they're not heavy, they can both come. And then a new product, which I've actually only gotten in the last week, is a W7 Super Brows Super Long Lasting Eyebrow Pencil. And this, I actually just saw it in Tesco and I was like, oh, that looks like a really great shade match for me, because I had my oh, who was it by? Was it MUA Academy again, I think? The eyebrow pencil that I tried, again, a couple of videos ago. And it's just not the right colour for me. It's too blonde in its like undertone. So I need something that's more of a true brown. And this is again what I've got on today. And I just think, especially when my hair is a bit darker and I don't have as much blonde through it, I really like my eyebrows to be quite dark. And this is basically exactly the same colour as my brows. So I've been really enjoying this, and this is just, I mean, it just says brown. But they did have a few different shades of this. The only thing is that it is like an eyeliner pencil, so you do have to sharpen it, but you know, we can deal with that. This pencil is massive as well. It's like the size of my face, so hopefully this will last me a good fair while. On the subject of sharpening things, I have my Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner sharpener. This is fabulous. I think I bought it when I bought, you know, a few other bits, and it wasn't that much, but it was, you know, it was a few quid. One of the best things I've ever bought. It's really good sharpener. And then sticking with the eyebrows, I have my Pink Honey Strawberry Sherbet Texture Hold wax, and this is still the best. And then the little spoolie that you know, wiggle around inside and then comb through. This is still the best eyebrow wax I've ever found. It's really good. Careful you don't use too much. It can go a bit, you know, like flaky in your eyebrows, but it only does that if you've used too much. So just, you know, practice with it a couple of times and figure it out. And then this stuff is great. It smells lovely and it's in this really handy little pot. The only thing is that you do have to have a separate spoolie that you have to get wet and then, you know, double in. But for how good this is, I'm willing to put in the effort. And then for lips, it's the colour that I have on now, and it's the Charlotte Tilbury Very Victoria. I love this shade, and I have a little mini of it, which is just perfect, because I've said it before, like, how often do you actually go through a full-size lipstick? You know, it's just, you don't actually, unless it's something you wear every single day, you're probably not going to use that much of it. So again, I'm just throwing this in just because, again, if we go out anywhere a little bit, you know, a little bit nicer, I do like to put a lipstick on. And this for me is just my favourite, like, little bit of colour, but basically it's my lips but better kind of a shade. And just, I love it. So yes, this is definitely coming with me. And then I can't do a travel makeup video without mentioning my beloved Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Again, because we're going to be out all day, we're going to be walking, we're going to be doing things, I want to just set my makeup in place and not have to think about it. And this does that for me. And again, it's a small little can, so I mean, I am actually getting through this now, which is a bit sad, so I need to order another one. But yeah, so perfect for throwing in your travel case. And then last but not least, I thought I'd just talk through the makeup brushes that I'm going to take. I'm only taking 4 because these are the ones that I use on a daily basis. I'm actually, having just said that, I will also take a bronzer brush, but I haven't grabbed that, so, you know, picture a bronzer brush here. So first off is a powder brush, and this is actually by Beauty Bay, that's it. And I love this brush. I love the shape of it. I've just been using it, so obviously it's a bit dirty, but I love the way it picks up product. It picks up just the right amount. You will really struggle to over apply your powder with this. And I actually use this with the Bare Minerals powder foundation. I really like it because, again, it just picks up a little bit of it and it disperses it really nicely. So gorgeous powder brush, and I just like the size of it. It's just like the right size for just, you know, kind of getting where you want it, but not going everywhere. And then my beloved blusher brush from the Body Shop. I have had this brush for over 10 years for sure. I got this for Christmas from my sister, and in a little kit, one of the other brushes I'm going to talk about in a second, and it's gorgeous. It's really soft, it's really good quality. I haven't always been the kindest with putting it in a little, you know, little case of its own when traveling, and it's still holding up really well, and it obviously, you know, washed many times, and it's just perfect still. So yes, highly rate the Body Shop brushes. If you're looking to, they're not like super expensive, but they're also, you know, they're more than Primark, but they do last you, and they're really well worth it in my opinion. And then the 2 eye brushes that I'm going to take are my I should really know what this is, the amount of times I've said it, the E35. 35, 65, 35, it's rubbing off, I've used it that much, from Sigma. This is my all-time favourite blending brush. You will not find a better one than this. I challenge you. Challenge you to find a better one than this. And then my little Body Shop, little smudger brush. This is one of my most used brushes that I've ever owned, and I use this for smudging out my eyeliner. It's perfect, it's really, really soft. It's just the perfect shape and size. And again, I have not been overly kind to this brush. I'll be perfectly honest. And I use this almost every day and it's still perfect. So again, well done, Body Shop. And then a little hair clip just to keep my hair out of my face when I'm doing my makeup. And that is it. That is all the makeup I will take with me. And I know it still like sounds like a lot, and I'm looking at how long I've been filming, and this video, you know, probably isn't a super short one. But these are basically all the things that I could, you know, possibly actually feel like I need. Obviously, you don't need any of this. And some days on holiday, I like to just do nothing at all and off we go. But I just, you know, I enjoy the process of doing my makeup. So I like to have that option with me. And like I said, if you're going out somewhere, you know, it's nice to do a little bit of something, especially when you're on holiday and you've got a little bit more time. So yeah, I just, you know, I know that I will be able to do any look that I want to with the products that I'm taking, and so that makes me very, very happy. And yeah, I am very, very excited to go away. Now that we can travel a bit, we can go and see people, and it's just very, very exciting. So I hope if you are watching this video and you're off somewhere exciting on holiday, let me know where you're off to down in the comments. I would love to wish you a happy holiday and a good trip, and I will see you guys in the next one. There won't be a video next week just because I am away and, you know, all of that, but I hope you will forgive me having a week off. The week after that video is super, super exciting. I literally cannot wait. It is my first collab, which is very, very exciting, and so I hope you guys will enjoy it. You will absolutely love the lady I am collaborating with. She's an absolute gem. So yes, anyway, have a wonderful week, guys. I will see you in a couple of weeks when I'm back from holiday, and yeah, have a great time. Bye, guys.